guys, welcome to Cynicary. How I Met Your Mother issued its warning shot last night. The end of the aisle was a bittersweet penultimate episode in more ways than one. With half an hour left before the wedding, the bride and the groom have last-minute panic attacks. Lily and Barney may not have appreciated Marshall's many nuptial hoot pins, but we sure did. We could be bemoaning the last-second rehash of the love triangle we buried at sunrise. However, since internal decisions meant nothing until you're forced to confront them, Ted had to push Robin into marrying Barney. Not just because it was the right thing to do, it was merely a warm-up to resisting Robin's pleas so that they could run away from the wedding together. There will be those that don't see the beauty in Ted's attempt to make Robin think Barney found the locket. His final confession that their long-overdue love is dead really brought the end of the series to the forefront. How I Met Your Mother began with Ted spotting Robin across the room. Though the series has had a little to do with the actual mother, last night the writers made a little sense of that. Ted took 9 years to stop being hung up on the wrong girl to find the right one. Lily and Marshall have always been the backbone relationship of the series. They were the goal for Barney, Robin and Ted to achieve. It was quite annoying to watch the writers toy with that all season, but we suppose relationships do go through rough patches. How nice was it to allow the two to recommit to one another privately, solidifying their bond after a weekend season full of strife. Ted's exacerbated feelings weren't the only one that had to be squashed forever. There's always been a lingering rumble of dissent in the internets about the plausibility of the union between the Barnacle and Robin Sparkles. We were convinced long ago. Pouring thus much into a relationship only to rip it away at the last second would be criminal. Reconciling Robin's unease with Barney's panache for well-spinned lines was the perfect way to quiet the masses. While she struggled with his latest one, taking credit for the locket, he struggled to right his vows. So many of Barney's were hilarious, but his last-second surprise vow to always tell the truth was brilliant. The amazing thing about Christine Milioti as the mother is every one of her introductions to a member of the gang has been remarkable. The run-in with Robin was no different. The fact that she served as the bride's speed bump while bailing out on the ceremony would have been enough. Somehow she cracks jokes during ultra-serious moments seems simply charming. She saved them all in their worst moments of the weekend. She fit in just fine. Barney's second-last regret about forgetting his cornflower blue tie paled in comparison to the bride's regret. Barney's second-last regret about forgetting his cornflower blue tie paled in comparison to his bride's regret. Had Robin never said the blue would have bought out of his eyes, he would have been just fine. Though it seems like a silly thing to breathe out of paper bag upside down on a couch over, it's valid. When Barney began freaking out at the altar about his tie, which one of you was expecting a final slap from Marshall? We certainly weren't, even though it had to happen soon. Barney won't miss the slap bet, but we've been attached to the long-running gag forever. It's the end of an era after all. The end of the aisle kicked the nostalgia into high gear. This may have been the most drawn-out journey to find a mate in recent sitcom history. With the final slap given and Robin and Barney safely wed in the front of family and friends, there's little left. If Barney can come through with a cute ring bear, who knows what Carter Bays and Craig Thomas have in store for the last shebang. Either way, after next week, it's all wait for it. This is all we have for now. Do tell us what you feel by leaving your comments below. But before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to Cynicary for all the latest short films, celebrity gossips and movie reviews.